Okay, hello. Today we're going to make a still life drawing of flowers in a flower pot. Now, a still life is a drawing, it's a traditional category of art, which is a drawing of objects that don't move, okay? But it's an arrangement of space. So you kind of make sure you use up all the space so your positive, negative space is balanced, okay? So we're gonna start, and also we're gonna make a frame, okay? So we're gonna make a frame just because it's kind of fun. Instead of using the whole paper, you can kind of make your own frame by using a ruler. Okay, so we're going to need a ruler for this project. If you don't have a ruler, you can always use the side of a magazine or a book or something with a straight edge. Okay, so I'm going to first start with a vertical line. Remember, the word vertical means up and down, right? And one way to make lines look kind of straight, if you line up the edge of the ruler, if you have a ruler, on the edge of the paper, and I move it like, see if I hold it like that, now I'm gonna make a horizontal line. I make sure it's nice and straight. Again, I line up the edge of the paper. Okay, now I'm gonna make another vertical line. Okay. Okay, and then I'll do it again over here. Okay, so we're gonna make, again, you can take your time with that, you know. Okay, so there's my rectangle frame ready to rock. Okay, and now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sketch my flower pot. Now what I want to do is, if you notice what I do when I sketch, I just go back and forth to try to make sure I kind of get the shape that I want. Okay, so I'm going to make it kind of go a little dip in a little here. Okay, so again, I'm going to keep making mistakes and then I'm going to erase them. Okay, that's not bad. All right, and then I'm going to actually make the top, just, it's going to be fun. We're going to use a ruler again. We're going to make two straight lines on top just to make the kind of top of this vase. All right, and it's just fun. You know, drawing a ruler is just kind of fun. Okay, so again, see what I'm doing again? I'm kind of fixing it up until I kind of like it. I can get rid of the extra lines, and then it looks pretty good like that. All right, there we go. All right, and on the bottom too, I'm gonna make two straight lines. That's about right here. Okay, that's good. All right, there we go. So there's my vase is ready to draw. Okay, cool, not bad. Okay, all right, now I'm gonna make, also using my ruler, watch this, I'm gonna make the table. So actually I'm gonna start with, all over here. I'm gonna make here's another type of line. That's called a diagonal line. So let me get a little higher. So now we're gonna make it look like it's sitting on a table. And then I'm gonna go across. All right, I don't want to go all the way. I want to stop, and then I want to do another diagonal going this way. And now we're making kind of a look. So it looks a little 3D. So we see a little bit of the table, and we also want to make a leg. So there's our leg. Okay, I'll make one more line here to show the other part of the table. All right, brilliant. All right, now we're ready to make some flowers. Now, first thing we want to do and make the flowers, I want to just draw the heads of the flowers because I want to work out my space to make sure I spread them out. I don't want them all to be in a row, like the same. Okay, so I'm going to make a bunch of petals. You could change it up if you want to. So I'm going to start with a circle. You can make your own flowers if you want as well. But I'm just going to show you my composition is my use of space. I want to make sure I take up all the space because remember, blank space is negative space. So when I draw something, it's called positive space. I want to make sure my positive space is even. Okay, so. Okay, so again, I'm going fast. You guys are going to take your time, okay? All right. Let's put another one right here. All right, so again, if you notice, I'm done really quick. Again, I'm sketching very fast. I'm working out my space, so I make sure I take up space. Then I can add those stems and leaves later. Okay, and then they can always overlap. All right. Okay, again, you can make it how you wish. You could change it, of course, but this is just a nice design to work with. Okay. All right, and then then you can make patterns. Again, you can make any patterns you want. Because this is rounds, I want to kind of curve it. Oops, that was a little sloppy. Again. Take your time, sketch, make a mistake, it's okay. All right, so again, it looks kind of cool when you curve it, see? Because it kind of shows that the vase is round. Okay, so I want to put like some stripes like that. Okay, again, it doesn't have to be Perfect. Just you take our time. Okay. And then you can make, again, if you want to make polka dots, you can make any kind of patterns you want. Just looks much more interesting that way. And yeah. So all right, not bad. And then when you like your drawing, what you want to do is outline it, and you can get rid of all the extra lines you don't like. Okay, if you want to fix up. Okay. All right. And now, really quick, I want to talk to you about. Oh, you know what we can do also kind of fun. We're gonna put another line on the table, just so it looks like it's like the wood. Okay. All right. Another fun thing to do when you shade is to show kind of value. So I'm just gonna show you. Remember we talked a little about shading, where if I'm gonna press a little harder and I'm gonna let it get lighter towards the middle. Okay. So remember that's called values. Okay. So I'm gonna press a little harder. I'm going to press a little lighter and let it fade. Okay, you can even use your finger to let it fade, see? All right, so that's a cool way to kind of let it. All right, I'm not going to do the whole thing like this, but just to show you an example. So I'm pressing harder on the edge, and as I get towards the middle, I get a little lighter. You could do the same thing on the vase. Okay, you could, again, press a little harder on the edge, and then as you get towards the middle, you can lighten it just slightly. Okay? So then you can get a little lighter. All right, so I'll show you again. So on the final picture, again, you can, again, you press a little harder towards the side, and then you go a little lighter towards the middle, so it kind of looks a little 3D. Also, what's important, you have to have something black in there. It just adds what we call contrast, makes an opposite. So, we want a dark, so you can outline in black. You can make, something black, in the flower or the pattern, however you want to do it. But otherwise, you can color any way you want, and enjoy.